Time for our static Sudowoodo. Let's see what we got here. Hoping for a decent catch here. We can't grind. We fought every trainer we can up to this point. So, fortunately, we weren't able to get like a Sand Slash. And I kind of split XP up more than I should have. I probably should have put XP specifically into the things that would enable us to actually catch a Sudowoodo. I think we could take a Rock Throw on Spunkmeyer because his defense is pretty good. That's why I have him in here. I don't want to stay in too much because I don't think we take more than one. But I think we're fine to take one. Well, we're going to find out. Oh, no, we're not fine. We have no business being in here whatsoever. This is bad. So this has to be a swap. Like, we can't even throw a ball, because if we throw a ball, swap next turn, it wakes up. What's the difference between swapping this turn and throwing a ball next turn, right? There's no fucking difference. So we just have to swap now. We'll go to Dietrich. It's the only thing that's not weak to rock. Losing the Mari really sucks. Not that it would have taken many rock throws, probably. But we could have also got a paralysis on this for a more persistent status effect. Nest Balls here are 2x, so they're the equivalent to Ultra Balls. So we'll use the Nest Balls. Heavy Balls no good. So they're the best option because the Nest Balls won't be any good for the other stack encounters in the future, I don't think. So we might as well use them here, where they're as good as they're ever going to be. You know what? I'll take it. I thought we were going to be in trouble because I thought it was going to take a few balls. And we couldn't bring back Togetic for the Yawn, which apparently was a throw without even knowing it. Well, we got a male, so at least the nicknames are going to be holding out. I don't really want this to be my Hicks. Because, like, I'm not sure if we're going to even use this that much. We can go with a Hudson here. I mean, that's fine. I don't know. I mean, right now, this is welcome on the team because of type diversity, and it's something that doesn't die to other rock types. But it doesn't feel like a really good mon to invest in. Although, I mean, is the Togetic a really good mon to invest in at this point? I'm not sure about that. Togetic will probably be good in the next gym. Psychic move, normal type deal with Ghost, that seems like a good thing. But I imagine it doesn't hold out well in the long term. Hudson here is quirky, some neutral nature with Rockhead. I don't think that does really much for us. Well, the other ability is Sturdy, so maybe Rocket actually is useful. Sturdy is just not, right? This could be Hardstone, but this can also be Wide Lens, so I think I'd rather go for accuracy here. Okay, well, next thing should be, I think, the gym? Maybe a rival fight in Burnt Tower? I don't think we get our next encounter before then. We'll see. We do get Fearow at 21. So, you know what? I never even realized that it's Pharaoh the Fearow, which is so good. That's completely accidental. I was just focused on flying type being dropship pilot. That's very, very, very apt. But yes, Fearow is, I think, a strong XP investment since this little fella is gonna always get bonus XP, which I think just makes it a valuable team member in general. At least while caps are something we're struggling to reach. Which, like, we leveled the full team up for Whitney's cap, but we had, like, 5 trainers to spare up in the national park and beyond before the Sudowoodo. Like, not much of a margin. We'll probably have more of a margin when the game expands after Morty, but I think that'll evaporate as we approach the Elite Four, so somebody like Fearow is going to be pretty important, I think, for the full run, so let's make sure we protect it. All right, Dietrich is evolving here. Sandslash, something I wanted for the rival fight, which is roughly 22 in levels. Sandslash is 22. And I also think Sandslash will be pretty good on the Ghost Gym because it learns and has already been taught Shadow Claw by TM. Apparently it's going to learn Crush Claw. Do I want Crush Claw? I don't know. No, not really. I think I'd rather have Headbutt, even though you're not fairly fast. 5 damage at the penalty of accuracy. It seems like a no to me. We are, in fact, able to get another encounter before the rival fight and before the gym, which is Bill's Eevee here. We can also evolve this into a Vaporeon. We need the water type to get other encounters, because we're not going to allow the usage of an HM employee here when we have a valid potential water encounter. I also think Vaporeon is going to be pretty good for our team, so I think that's just fine. We get a male Eevee here. This could be our Hicks. That feels like a good name for an Eevee, actually. And it will probably be a staple team member. We do have the Surf HM from Ecruteak City as well. And I have this Waterstone here ready to go that I totally and legitimately got from doing the Pokeathlon Dome stuff. I definitely didn't PK Hex this into my bag. Oh, Hicks is at level 5 only? That's rough. I'm going to have to think about if that's worth actually leveling. We're still going to stone this. This is still our Surfer. I guess there's an argument to use the Eevee and not the evolved form for the gym. But in this case, it's fine. This thing isn't going to get XP in time to be useful in this gym, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we don't have like a Mystic Water. I wonder where the Mystic Water is in this game. It might be a Surf thing. Very possible. Oops. I'm gonna have to like think about nobody else could learn this, right? There's like no chance. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about the Elite Four and everything and decide if the investment in XP is worth it for this. Brave Nature, plus attack minus speed as well. That's not the best. This might get boxed. I kind of feel bad now that I named it Hicks. I probably should have looked up the info on what level it started at before I decided that, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so the thing is, we could use a Lapras instead, right? Hicks gets us the Lapras on Fridays in the tunnel. Now, I'm wondering what level that Lapras is, because if that Lapras is a decent level, it's probably not worth using the Vaporeon in the run. Just because the XP investment. So it's in Union Cave in the bottom level, only on Fridays, once a week. And it is... Oh, we also get the Gyarados. We need the Vaporeon to get the red Gyarados as well. Yeah, I'm thinking the Vaporeon gets boxed, to be honest. We're not going to use it as a sack, because that feels cheap, until after, at least until after we have either Gyarados and or Lapras. I'm going to say Lapras differently every time I say it, because that's going to be the gimmick here. What level is this Lapras? That's the question I'm trying to figure out with my split attention. The Lapras is 20. I think the Gyarados might be 20. So then it's a free choice between using Lapras or Gyarados for the run, if that's the case. No, the Gyarados is 30. 10 level difference is pretty substantial. Ice typing's relevant, though, for the Elite Four. I'm thinking tentatively it's probably the Gyarados that's the water type for the team, just because of the level difference, but we'll evaluate that when the time comes to actually like really make that decision. Rival fight time. This is going to be interesting without Flappy to counter his starter. It also has Ice Fang, which means the Crocodile counters our entire squad. Or Crocodile, not Crocodile. That's what I get for watching Pokemon videos while I play Pokemon. I mix up what Pokemon I'm facing, which ones are in the videos. So yeah, we're going with Pharaoh here to go for an Aerial Ace kill on this. Ghastly, hopefully just one-shot it. So nothing gets cursed. Okay, cool. That works. They go Magnemite. So this is presumably has an electric move for us. Yeah, Thundershot coming in here. So we can go Sand Slash. Okay, Thunder Wave, not Thunder Shock, but the point stands. Okay, well this should also be a free kill then. This dies. Yeah, there's no way this doesn't die to Dig. Also, this thing's only 18. This is his lowest level Pokemon in the team, which is kind of funny. I don't know why it's in the back like that, not the lead. Usually the lead is the lowest level one, but rivals don't really count like that. Alright, here comes the Croconaw. Do we stay in and take a hit from this? It's a physical attacker. We're physically defensive. It has Water Stab, but Ice Fang is technically more damage. So I honestly don't even know which move it's going to do to me. I could just like click Shadow Claw or something here. We're not going to outspeed. Right? 37? I doubt it. So what's the secondary effect? High crit. So this is probably a Shadow Claw. I think we're just going to go for the Shadow Claw here. Because last month's a Zubat. We can fight that with anything. We just need damage. We outspeed? And he goes, oh, is he going to spam Scary Face the whole time? Well, now we probably don't outspeed. Yeah. Okay, no, he's not. He's going to go for the Ice Fang. Okay, that's not that bad. 22 damage. So we're not dead to crit. We stay and we go for a Shadow Claw. He goes for a Scary... Okay, I think Sand Slash just solos this. I'm deeply surprised. I was expecting, like, a team fight here. I was thinking we were going to have to, like, bring in a lot of people to deal with this, but I guess the AI is just so bad for the rival with Scary Face that it just loses its mind. Unfortunate. This thing could have been quite the menace if it actually went for the throat properly. Do I want to split this XP? I don't think it matters. It's just a Zubat. Yeah, this thing can't kill me. If we get confused, we'll swap though. Okay, well, there it is. Probably just go to Fearow. Make sure we get Sandslash and Fearow to cap for the gym fight, I think. We could try Spunkmeyer XP. I mean, like, Psychic coverage is good against Ghastlys and Haunters and the Gengar, theoretically. But it's very redundant with Pharaoh, and Pharaoh's the one I want to invest in long term. Let's just go Pharaoh here. Until we know... a little bit more what things are going to end up looking like. Let's just focus on getting the XP into Pharaoh, the Pharaoh. I think there's enough gym trainers, I think, that we get Pharaoh to cap pretty easily with XP boost. Cap is, I believe, 25 for Morty. Yeah, 25 Gengar. Oh, so the Gengar's free if we have a normal type, because it's got Sucker Punch and Shadow Ball. So that's actually huge. I didn't realize the Gengar was going to be free for us. Then there's the Hypnosis, Dream Eater, Haunter, Curse. We got Nightshade, Sucker Punch, Curse, Haunter. Okay, so Morty is just free if you have normal types. Well, that's almost underwhelming in a way. Because I was we struggled on Morty and the Sandlock, I think, a bit, right? I think that's where our first death was Morty, but that's because we didn't have normal types in the Sandlock, and the fact that just a normal type completely like Walls' team is really sad. As long as you know to play around Sucker Punch. Well, it's good for us, I guess. We need a clean gym fight because the last two we've struggled on. Well, I mean the Scyther actually was easy, but it didn't need to be, right? The gym fight was easy because the AI is bad, not because we had a good team for it. Okay, the Morty fight. Time for Morty. So my plan here is to start with Pharaoh. Aerial Ace probably kills us. Okay. Now, depending on what comes in next, depends what we do or try to get away with. This is a Haunter. This is 21 Haunter, which is Dream Eater Hypnosis. We're going to go to Sand Slash and go for the kill here. This one does not have Sucker Punch. We have a Chesto Berry on this Sand Slash. Okay, perfect. Okay, there's the Hypnosis. I assume Shadow Claw will kill in retaliation. Which means we can use Dietrich here to try and go for another hit on somebody. If it's the Haunter 23 that has Curse, we probably just go for an attack. It's the Gengar. So this is a Shadow Ball, Hypnosis, or Sucker Punch. So this is probably just going to Pharaoh. Okay, nice. There's a Shadow Ball. We want to dodge Sucker Punches, so I think we'll just click Leer a bunch of times. I think we're fine with like a Sucker Punch. I think we take it, but like I don't want to have to find out if we do. One Sucker Punch. So we'll just count the 5 on these. It is 5 in this game, right? Let's double check that. Yeah, it's always 5. 2? Okay, it's gonna Sucker Punch while I'm sleeping. That's good. I was a little worried it might not want to Sucker Punch when I'm sleeping. 3. Almost in the clear. 4. One more. It's obviously very dead, but there's no reason to take damage. 5. Leer. So I think Pharaoh can just fight the last Haunter safely as well. It'll go for Curse, but it probably just dies to Aerial Ace, and that's entirely dependent on it actually outspeeding us. Oh, whoops. Well, we take a Sucker Punch safely. I forgot I was supposed to click Leer there. My brain went into sleep mode, click the attack in case I wake up from sleep. It's fine. Also didn't know Sucker Punch would actually work when I was sleeping if I clicked an attack. I suppose that makes sense because the sleep check is not till you go. I guess the downside is it's less HP in case if something weird happens on the Haunter, but I don't think it matters. I think we're completely safe. We'll just click the kill button here, I think. We do outspeed. I suspected we might, but I didn't have any way to be sure. We do not kill. Goes for main look. Okay, I mean we win. Even with heals, it doesn't matter. Okay, well there's Morty. So this unlocks the capability to use Surf. This means we can get our Lapras. Which will replace Vaporeon in the team. Vaporeon will just be boxed at that point and sackable. Oh, also, I never talked about the IVs for either of these mons, but both Sudowoodo and Vaporeon are dog shit. Sudowoodo has 1 attack IV, 2 defense IV, 8 special defense, 27 special attack, 27 HP. So the only thing that matters that it's got good is HP. And Vaporeon has 28 defense, 28 special defense, which are both pretty good. But 8 HP, 2 attack, 6 special attack, and then 15 speed. Like, just the low HP, low special attack on a Vaporeon feels pretty bad. Plus the nature is poor there. So boxing both of those, I think, is in order. I didn't expect to use Sudowoodo, but I think we can be pretty sure he's box material. Although he'll be in the team for a while. Probably through a few more gym fights and stuff because of lack of encounters. I'll have to check the level caps to see when we want to go get the Gyarados, but I think we could technically push to the Gyarados spot right now. But that is not going to be the plan. Actually, yeah, no. There's no, I was going to say, hey, let's check the level caps, but like, you'll know because it'll be in the video. So, as in you'll be able to see the fights when they come up. So yeah. Well, now it's Friday. We get a Lapras fixed encounter here. Let's see what we're dealing with. So we're kind of vulnerable to a water ice type. That's kind of a big threat. Only 20 at least. We got level advantage on our side. This does have Ice Shard and Water Pulse here. We have a couple of quick balls from the lottery, so we can at least try one of those. Maybe we just get lucky and we get it right here. Please? Oh, disgustingly good. Okay. Oof. I was a little concerned about this guy. Alright, this is a nice addition to the team, replacing the low-level Vaporeon. What do we name this? That's a real question. I went with the nickname of Pone. Bashful's a neutral nature, and we got shell armor, so I think I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, I never actually set up Pokelink, so I need to do that if I'm going to check the IVs. Well, let's do that real quick, huh? Okay. Okay, there it is. IVs 3, 12, 12, 7, 15, 23. Yikes. Well, that's disappointing. 7 special attack, 15 special defense, 3 HP, 12 defense. Yeah. Bummer. Not sure how much that actually matters at the end of the day, but not what I want to see. Well, we could keep this kind of held back until we get the Gyarados and then evaluate which one to actually invest in. And then for now, it just can hang out. Before we fight Chuck on the island, we got to fight Eusine. He's lower level. We're a little higher than his average. Actually, not our average is lower, but we've got 3 core team members in 27 to 29 range currently. We have a Chesterberry for the Drowsies. Sleep moves here, so this should be free. Don't get the 2-shot, but he misses Hypnosis, so it doesn't matter. Great. Oh, we do get the 2-shot because of the crit. Well timed. This should be a freebie for Sandslash. The big scary thing here is the fact this is Thunder, but Thunder's irrelevant when you got ground types, so yeah, case in point. It's all got, yeah, Sonic Boom. Wow, the miss chance going in our favor here pretty hard. Missing the Hypnosis and then missing the Sonic Boom. I was going to say this has just Sonic Boom and Rollout, so there's like no way it kills us with Dig. I was going to say that assuming that Dig was going to be a one-shot, and it was not. I'm genuinely very surprised that Electrode took that. And then his last mon is a Ghost, I believe, with Lick and Curse, so I think we can just pivot over to like Togetic or something, or Fearow. Togetic probably gets retired, so I guess there's an argument not to do it, but if it goes Curse, we don't really want Togetic in here, or Fearow in here. So let's go, we'll go Togetic. Ooh. Wasn't counting on that. I should have been counting on that, but I wasn't counting on that. I missed what movie did there, but the miss was good again. Hypnosis, maybe? Wow, and the crit. Insane RNG in a fight that did not need it whatsoever. At least we're still splitting the XP here, so it's not the worst. And like Spunkmeyer is still like number 4 in the team, maybe 5 behind Lapras. Point is, Sudowoodo gets cut before he does, so at least it's going to something that's going to stick around for a little bit. All right. Time for Chuck, next gym leader. Cap is 31, which is currently only met on Fearow because I'm counting on a Fearow sweep here. And I didn't want to have to go off, try to find things to grind Cyndaquil and Sandslash up on, trainers to grind them up on that I haven't fought yet. Because most of what we haven't fought is in the ocean on the way here. So I'm just kind of count on sweeping here, that we can find trainers on the other direction from Ecruteak towards Lake of Rage, which is where we probably want to go next to get our Gyarados encounter. Now, if this does not die to Aerial Ace, we're actually in big trouble because this has Rock Slide, but I'm confident it will because it's a Primeape and they die. That's all they do. It does not die. Clicks double team. Oh my god. That's insanity. I threw and then I didn't. I mean, I did throw. That's irrespective of the outcome, but like the AI handed it to me with the really, it goes for Focus Punch there? That's really weird. Okay, why does Fearow not kill that? That's insane. I guess it's only 67 attack, which isn't the best. It's the best on the team. I mean, maybe we didn't die to Rock Slide, but I think we did. Yeah, we're not like minus attack nature. I mean, I guess we're just a Fearow, right? Yeah, I don't think we kill this because I expect this to have more bulk. But I'm counting on it going for, well, that'll work. If it goes for Focus Punch, we're fine. I was counting on it going for Hypnosis. We have Chesto Berry. Okay, 2-shot. Perfect. That's, oh no, Citrus Berry on this guy. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think this is a free fight as long as you can beat it with one Mon because it really likes going Focus Punch. Okay, there's the Hypnosis, but this doesn't matter. So, the berry still paid off here. It was still the correct item to bring. The worst thing that can happen in this fight is if you get put to sleep and then you swap out into a Focus Punch, which is usually what you'll swap out into, and you can end up in this really awkward like situation of taking massive damage or getting put to sleep and having like no good way to break that chain if you're not careful. Like if you don't have Chesto Berries pre-equipped, basically. So I think we fucked up. But I don't know what the other play would have been. Like, because if we lead Sandslash to fight the Primeape, we have to swap in Fearow on the Poliwrath because we're in set mode. And we might be swapping into a Focus Punch, which would probably, I mean, it would be Stab and 1x effectiveness. So it would be, what is Focus Punch damage? Actually, that might be more damage than the fucking Rock Slide. Maybe that was actually safe then. Because if Focus Punch is more damage than Rock Slide, then Primeape's never going to click Rock Slide. Based on my experiences fighting Chuck. Focus Punch, oh, Jesus, it's like 150 base power. Is that less in previous games at all? Okay, yeah, no. So Focus Punch is, yeah, 150 base power plus stab makes it 225. And Rock Slide is like 150. So it's not going to Rock Slide me. Rock Slide is only going to be used against Ghosts, I think. So I think we actually were completely safe here. And it just didn't, it wasn't for the right reason. I just didn't realize quite why we were safe. Oh, also, we have an encounter in this town, which I only just remembered. We get a Shuckle, which we'll definitely pick up. We also get Fly here. Which it seems to me we could use this, because apparently Aerial Ace is not outputting the damage we need. We can put the wide lens on the Fearow, which is probably fine. Where do we get the Shuckle? Is it like, it's like in a house here or something. Do you give me Shuck? Okay, we need a party member out. Well, that's fine. Let's do that. So yeah, we should be at the end of the episode, I think. I've been recording these in like little chunks, just as kind of like content filler for myself when I'm recording stuff. Like, oh, I've got 20 minutes of time or 30 minutes of time or whatever. Plus, Heart Gold Soul Silver is one of those games where you have the day of the week shit, so you end up spending a lot of time waiting for the right day of the week to roll out for the lottery or for like the weekday siblings. In our case, the Lapras as well is the thing that we need to do on a specific day of the week. That's Friday only. Give me this lens. We're not going to use the Shuckle, but I do want to be aware of his capabilities. And we'll use PK Hex to alter his nickname to fit the theme. Interesting, something I never considered in this game. You get the Gift Spearow and the Gift Shuckle that are both mods that actually have original trainers. You get like boosted XP, right? Yeah, because we don't get to nickname this guy. It's just Shucky. It is 20 at least. Relaxed nature, plus defense, minus speed. That's really good. Like, you know, for a Shuckle. This is an Encore user. So this is an Encore user we can keep in the team as utility, actually. Like, with this defense score, this thing doesn't really need levels as much, right? In a sense. I mean, it does, if we're going to really use it. But, you know, for this middle segment of the game, this is a more reliable Encore user than Togetic. And I'm willing to abuse Encore in this run, I think. At least for now. Maybe I'll change my mind on that later. But alright, let's look at his IVs out of curiosity, because that's always fun. 15, 20, 15, 20, 20, 20. That's gotta be fixed. That's gotta be deliberate. So he's given above average IVs probably just as a trade. There's no way we rolled 4 20s and 2 15s at random. That's definitely set. Now the real question is, do I want to keep this in the team actually over the Sudowoodo? And I don't think so. Because I think the Sudowoodo is going to be more use here while trainer levels are comparable to ours. Once we start to break the 30s more consistently, probably ditch Sudowoodo then, but like the fights where I need something to soak up normal type damage or whatever and finish something off is where Sudowoodo will get used. So, yeah, you're 32 after all that, so like Fearow's way over leveled. I think the next cap is 34, which is the Ice Gym actually. Wrong bag spot. So we're going to have to... No, I'm going to go this way because I'm teaching Fly. So we're going to have to deprioritize the use of him. I've been... The wrong stuff entirely. I've been relying on Fearow as quite the crutch to get through higher level trainers in like the surf areas, which aren't fully cleared out. There's still a few areas and a few trainers left that we can do. Pursuit. When would we ever click Pursuit? Because like super effective Pursuit is 80 base. Yeah, there's no reason to have Pursuit. We can just go a bunch of flying shit. I mean, like, we're gonna almost never click Beer Move or Leer, but I have clicked both of those in trainer battles already. Like once a piece. Like, I leered when I didn't have a kill on after a Pokemon had raged. It was pretty minor, but I did do it. So, you know, it does have a history of being used in the run. We've got a few other utility items floating around here we picked up now for held items as well. I think we'll just do Wide Lens Fly here, just because it's max damage. Fearow is not made to take hits, and clearly Aerial Ace was not doing the job, so we'll switch over to relying on Fly. And then I really should do Flinch Chance. Except the only other fast mon we have is Ripley. And if we want Flinch Chance on a fire move, like, Charcoal's more damage, so there's an argument to keep that. And Headbutt already has Flinch, so King's Rock doesn't work. So I think King's Rock is probably saved for Gyarados. Yeah, well, and if Aqua Tail's a thing, we probably end up putting Wide Lens on Gyarados instead of Fearow. So there's also that. Well, anyway, that can all wait for the future.